Hello, so patapos na tayo sa review session na to. So hopefully meron pa kayo na-absorb na knowledge from the previous problems. But if ever hindi, please refer back to those videos. And additionally, tingnan nyo rin yung slides na provide namin sa inyo. And of course, yung handouts din. It really helps to digest the knowledge talaga. Sige, let's now proceed with solving the last problem. The very last problem of this review session, rather. Sige, in the circuit shown, you have an op-amp circuit, and it has non-ideal parameters of Rin equals 100k ohms, R0, R output equals 100 ohms, and your open loop gain, AOL, equals 10,000. So suppose we have an input voltage of 3 volts, and a bias voltage of 0.1 volt. By how much in percentage is the actual output voltage different from the ideal output? So, madali na lang to ha. Madali na yung approach dito. Like, all we have to do na lang is to find for the values ng output voltage in the ideal and the non-ideal setting. Then just find the error between them. It's that simple. No more complicated stuff. And it's just purely circuit analysis. So, let's now analyze this in the ideal setting. Okay. Give me time to draw the circuit, but you may skip ahead. So this is 1k ohm. This is my op-amp negative plus this is my bias voltage of 0.1 volt. This is my feedback resistor 2k ohm. This is my output voltage and 1k ohm here. Okay. Sige, let's proceed. So, whenever we're analyzing ideal op-amp circuits, isa sa mga tinatandaan natin is that yung current na pumapasok dito always has a value of 0 amps in an ideal setting. However, kapag non-ideal yung setting mo, meron silang very small current na papasok doon. Pero in the ideal setting, it's really negligible na. Okay? And another thing that we always remember sa ideal op-amps is that yung potential na nasa plus terminal, ganun din sa minus terminal. So, in this sense, kung 0.1 to, 0.1 din yung nodal voltage na nandito. So, that really simplifies yung pagsagot natin nito, ng circuit na to. And with that said, we can now perform KCL to find for the output voltage. So, ang magiging convention ko is pag ganito, tapos pag ganito. But it's up to you on how you would write it. Okay? Sige. I will now perform the KCL na. So, my equation would be 3 minus 0.1 all over 1k is equal to 0.1 minus V output over 2k. I will not proceed with solving na para matapos tayo agad. Pero kapag ang na-compute yung value is negative 5.7 volts, when you are on the right track. Now that we have yung ideal output voltage, how about yung non-ideal niya? Wait lang. Okay. So, recall lang natin kung ano yung equivalent circuit of an op-amp within the non-ideal setting. So, okay. Suppose, okay, kunwari tayong start ng op-amp, and we know that this is your input resistance. Nandito siya. Okay. Input resistance mo, then, meron ka rin nung dependent voltage source. I'll ground it na. That is where your AOL, your open loop gain, will be situated. And of course, meron din siyang in series na output resistance. So we know that ito yung equivalent circuit of your op-amp, and label na natin yung mga values niya, okay? So dito yung AOL natin is 1,000. Then yung voltage na maging reference niya is ED. And ED is the potential difference between your non-inverting terminal and your inverting terminal. You also have your input resistance na 100k ohms. And additionally, your output resistance na 100 ohms. So give me a few minutes to proceed with drawing the other parts of the circuit, but you may go ahead and solve this now. So this is 3 volts and this is 1k. This is 0.1 volts. I have a feedback resistor here. This is 2k ohms. This is my V output. And 1k ohm. So far so good. This is our non-ideal circuit. So always recall talaga yung mga non-ideal parameters mo, because this really helps in better digesting on how your op-amp behaves in reality. Sige. Now we have two equations that will have two unknowns. And your two unknowns will be ito, yung V0, yung V output, and ito. I will label this as your V minus because that's where your non-inverting terminal is sa op-amp. And let's now perform KCL within those two nodes. So, unahin ko muna yung sa V minus. And, ayun, before that, now that meron na tayong internal resistance, we cannot just simply say na parehas yung voltage nila. And similarly, we cannot say na negligible to 0 amps yung current nila. So, we will include this current sa ating KCL equation. Okay. So, ang convention ko is papasok dito, then palabas, then palabas. Okay? Sige. Ang maging equation ko, you may solve on your own by the way, is 3 minus V minus all over 1k is equal to V minus 0.1 over 100k plus yung nasa taas dito is V minus V output all over 2k. This is now your first equation, and we're now looking for the other equation to have a system of equations. And we can find this equation by performing KCL dun sa output voltage mo. So, ang convention ko is paganto, then paganto, tapos pababa dito. But still, basta tama yung KCL mo, makukuha mo pa rin tamang sagot. It's under your convention na. So, I will write down yung equation ko. So, I should have V minus output voltage all over 2k is equal to, I forgot yung sa AOL ko, plus AOL ko na 10,000 times yung voltage difference na E dito. Ang voltage difference niya ay ito minus ito. So, it's 0.1 volts minus V minus over, I forgot. Yung other potential, over minus output voltage mo. I forgot about this node. So, dapat ang nasa taas is 10,000 times 0.1 minus V minus V output over your output resistance of 100 ohms is equal to V out over 1k. So, now you have two equations, two unknowns. So, kayo na bahala na mag-system of equations dito. Pero, sabihin ko na yung sagot na ang output voltage sa non-ideal setting natin is negative 5.698 volts. Liit ng difference, no? Parang, if we just compute for the difference, it's just 0.002. Ang liit lang. So, what is the difference? What is the error between them? So, ang magiging interpretation natin is 1 minus the actual over the ideal. So, this is gonna be 1 minus negative 5.698 over negative 5.7. So, please take your time to compute this. Pero dapat yung magiging kalabasan na answer is quite very small. Like, super small. Kung ang nakuha niya is 0.002, 0.0351%? Well, that is the correct answer. So, bakit ang liit ng error niya? Let's understand bakit. Kasi, if you would observe closely dun sa iyong parameters, you would notice na it's quite small enough to be considered ideal. However, we cannot really say that it's safe for it to be negligible. Rather, okay na siya, pasok na siya sa standards na dapat small yung resistance nung sa output here. Pasok na rin siya sa quality na dapat malaking input resistance. However, their values do not suit the ideality ng op-amp. Additionally, malaki din kasi yung open loop gain mo. Kapag maliit lang to, say 1,000, sobrang laki ng magiging error niya. And to be honest, we really don't want that. So we can say na sobrang liit ng difference nila because sobrang close to ideal yung parameters mo. So hopefully that makes sense. And ayun, this concludes the end of the review session. So thank you for studying with us while habang natututo talaga kayo. So again, if meron kayong mga tanong, please do not be afraid na itanong kami. We really would like na mag-gets nyo talaga yung mga concepts na tinuturo namin sa inyo. So ayun, good luck sa exam nyo sa Monday and hopefully you would be able to pass it. Good luck!